In this short video, I'll try to explain how we make a simple financial table in Excel. As you see here, the financial elements or the metrics on the left, and I put just a random monthly number for these financial elements. The number I suggested, that's coming from the daily activities, and the rest should be a calculated metrics. I haven't started any formatting here, so I will show you how we make the formatting as well. For calculating the total cost, we should know that the revenue is how much you earn. The cost of sales is the cost, the direct cost, and the expenses is simply the indirect cost. So to do the total calculation, there's too many ways, but let's put a details one, so if you can make equal the cost of sales plus expenses, enter, it will give you straight away the total cost. The gross profit is actually, again, it's a simple equation. You subtract the revenue from not the total cost, but the cost of sales only. This one, as you don't see it fully now, but we will see it when we format the table. It's called the EBITDA, which is the earning before interest and tax and depreciation and amortization. And this is coming from subtracting the revenue from the total cost. To have the EBIT, you have to subtract the EBITDA from the depreciation, and we know the interest and tax. If we subtract them from the EBIT, you will get straight away. And you can see here, because I will add up the interest and tax, we will add them together under bracket, and we close the bracket, push enter, we will have the net profit. The net profit ratio is another equation. You divided the net profit by the revenue, and it's actually a very useful financial metrics to compare your business with the industry average. To get the calculation across, you just need to copy them for the other 3 months, and you can see here the calculation moved across straight away, so you don't need to repeat it. The same with the EBIT, you just need to copy it across for the net profit and the net profit ratio. You move them across as well. Now, as you can see here, there's a total. So if you like to get the total of this quarter, also you're able to, if I highlight it, I can insert more months. But let's work with these 3 months. The total, you can do it in different ways. You can use the auto sum here. Excel actually smart enough to pick these 3 months. You push enter, and then you copy it all the way, except the last one, because the last one is net profit ratio. It can't be total, but we use another formula here. You can see it's called average. But you see here, Excel picks the average of the total, but I don't need the average of that, but I need the average of of these 3 cells for the 3 months. And you can see here, this is the average of the 3 months. And you can see the formula above here. Now, as we finish that, let's do formatting. As you can see here, all these numbers is actually a currency. It's not just number. So there are different ways. You can right click and use format cells. And you see here it's general under format cell on the first tab. Use the currency, and if it's a dollar. If you need a decimal places, which most of the time the financial people like it, but I don't need it at this stage, so I make it simple. You don't need to use a dollar figure only. You can use any currency you like to, but I just leave it as a dollar. But you can use euro or any other currency as you like. The last 3, it's a percentage. So again, you can go format cell and actually use percentage, and you can make it 1 decimal to simplify it, and you can see here. If you highlight also these 3 columns, you can align them in a different ways. You can put them in the middle or in the left, but I prefer to put them on the left. Now, you can also, you see that cell, it's actually it's too long. So if you go across here and right click again and format the cells, remember when we format cells, we have this number. You go to the second one, you will have the alignment, and you can have wrap the text, and the text will wrap, and you can see here as a cell, even it's go further. You can see the text wrapped inside the cells. You can also align the text. You can see it's aligns down the cells, but you can align them at the top, at the middle, or at the top. And you can notice that one especially aligned at the top. One important thing also you need to know that you can actually format or condition formatting the cells here, from here. If you like it, but anyway. But we will talk about the formatting cell in a different way. But one important thing, if you like to format it as a table, which I pick that one right now, and you can see here, when you format it as a table, you understand it's so important in later on when you try to make relational database in the future. So now, as you can see here, the table or the data actually turn it to be a table, and it would help us in a different stage, but at least now it makes the table looks better, as you can see